I made it through the whole day without crying. Ate a real meal, called my sister back, went outside. Stood in actual sunlight for 11 minutes and thought, is it? This is what turning the corner feels like. I even laughed at something on the television, genuinely. Not the kind you do so people stop asking. I was almost convinced. I was somewhere past the worst of it. I was almost ready to believe myself. Almost fine, I was almost fine. Had myself nearly persuaded I was doing alright. Almost fine, almost crossed that line where the morning stopped tasting like the end of something. I was so close, I was right there. Almost fine. Then my neighbor put a record on next door. Something slow and quiet bleeding through the wall. I don't even know the song, I've never heard it, but something in the chord progression found me. And I was back at 3 a.m. inside a week ago, like I hadn't moved an inch at all. I wasn't ready, I just thought I was. I'd only made it to the surface for a moment before the music pulled me under again. Almost fine, I was almost fine. Had myself nearly persuaded I was doing alright. Almost fine, almost crossed that line where the morning stopped tasting like the end of something. I was so close, I was right there. Almost fine. Maybe almost fine is still a kind of progress. Maybe the fact that I got there, even briefly, means the next time lasts a little longer. Maybe almost is enough for now. Almost fine, I was almost fine. And maybe that's the most that I can ask tonight. Almost fine, I'll keep crossing that line, even when the music finds me in the kitchen crying. I'll keep reaching for that feeling. I'll keep reaching for that feeling of a day that doesn't hurt quite just this one. Almost fine. Almost. Almost fine. Your birthday came like every year, but I let the morning pass. No message waiting in my drafts, no candle left to light. Funny how a date can carry every version of a person, even when the calendar keeps turning without looking back. We faded like a station, drifting farther out of range. There was static between our birthdays, growing louder every year. Not enough to stop the music, just enough to blur it here. We kept saying we'll be alright, while the signal slipped away. Love doesn't always disappear, sometimes it slowly frays. I found a photograph tucked inside a novel you once borrowed. The corners curled like tiny waves from seasons passing through. We looked so certain in that frozen afternoon of summer, never guessing distance could arrive before goodbye. They loosen thread by thread until they fall apart unnoticed. There was static between our birthdays, growing louder every year. Not enough to stop the music, just enough to blur it here. We kept saying we'll be alright, while the signal Not every ending needs a villain. Sometimes two hearts keep beating, just no longer in the same rhythm. There was static between our birthdays, but I finally hear it clear. It wasn't like a love that changed us, it was everything we couldn't hear. I'll remember every beautiful note before the frequencies grew thin. Some songs don't end with crashing waves, they simply fade into the wind. It came back to me in the middle of nothing. A Tuesday in April, the windows were open. You were making something in the kitchen that smelled like garlic and wine. I was wearing that blue dress, the one with the loose hem. And the light was doing that thing where everything looks like a photograph someone took before they knew it mattered. I wasn't trying to remember, it just arrived the way the best ones do. Uninvited, perfect, and impossible to hold. Blue dress weather, late afternoon, the kind of ordinary beautiful that ends too soon. You were laughing at something I said without thinking, and I didn't know enough to memorize the moment. Blue dress weather, just a Tuesday in spring. Now it's the most precious thing I own. I keep returning to the smallness of it. No anniversary, no occasion, nothing planned. Just the particular grace of an unremarkable evening that somehow held the truest version of what we were. Before we got so careful, before we started managing each other like a problem we were trying not to worsen. I'd give so much to go back unformed, not knowing what that lightness cost, not knowing it was almost over even then. Blue dress weather, late afternoon, the kind of ordinary beautiful that ends too soon. You were laughing at something I said without thinking, and I didn't know enough to memorize the moment. Blue dress weather, just a Tuesday in spring. Now it's the most precious thing I own. The dress is still there in the back of the closet. Haven't been able to wear it or let it go. Some dress weather, just a Tuesday inside them. Now it's the most precious thing I own. Some things carry too much light inside them to be used for ordinary days anymore. Blue dress weather, late afternoon, comes back to me in winters in the dark and empty rooms. You were laughing and the garlic smell was drifting through the hallway, and I was just a woman in a dress who didn't know that ordinary Tuesdays could become the thing you grieve the most. Blue dress weather, just a Tuesday. Now a door I can't go back through, but I keep standing at it anyway, in my blue dress, in that light, with you. The curtains breathe with morning as I pull them slowly wide. The sky wears quite a blue, I almost failed to notice. Nothing in this room has changed, yet everything feels lighter. Like daylight found the space it grieved, could never full dramatic. Instead, it sounds like breathing without counting every breath. The curtains open to blue, and so do I somehow. Not because the hurt has vanished, not because I know just how, but this heart still finds a rhythm under everything we've been. Maybe hope is just the light that quietly gets in. I water the forgotten beside the kitchen window. Tiny green leaf reaches where I thought nothing could grow. The mirror catches watch is tired. I no longer searching every corner shape. Your memory still visits, but it doesn't rearrange me. It sits beside the sunrise, then gently slips away. The curtains open to blue, and so do I somehow. Not because the hurt has finished, not because I know just how, but this heart still finds a rhythm under everything we've been. Maybe hope is just the light that quietly gets in. I don't need yesterday to disappear for tomorrow to arrive. Both can live inside me without asking one to leave. The curtains open to blue, and I open with them too. I'll carry every chapter, even the ones that couldn't make it through. Love changed the person standing here, but loss won't be the final view. The morning writes its gentle promise across the sky of quiet blue, across the sky of quiet blue. I've been replaying the last real night we had. The way you held your coffee cup like you were cold inside. You said you were just tired, said work had been a lot, and I believed you 'cause I wanted to. And I believed you 'cause I wanted to. Because believing you was easier than reading all the things that were living quietly between your words. Now I hear it differently. Every pause, every almost, every pause, every almost, every time you looked away. The conversation underneath the conversation. Everything you didn't say is louder than the things you did. Every word you swallowed down, every sentence that you never let begin. I keep hearing all the spaces where the truth was trying to come through. Everything you didn't say said everything about me losing you. I wonder if you practiced it, the leaving, if you tried the words out quietly alone. Did you stand in front of the mirror, or just drive and let the silence do the work for you instead? Because the time you finally said it out loud, because by the time you finally said it out loud, you'd already been gone for longer than I knew. And now I'm left here parsing it, every glance, every exhale, every night you turned away, building a translation I can't trust. Everything you didn't say is louder than the things you did. Every word you swallowed down, every sentence that you never let begin. I keep hearing all the spaces where the truth was trying to come through. Everything you didn't say said everything about me losing you. Maybe you were protecting me, or maybe you would just protect yourself from having to watch. The moment I understood that you'd already decided. Everything you didn't say still lives inside this apartment. In the walls, every swallowed downs, every word you swallowed down is still somewhere in the air when nighttime falls, where a different version of us might have pulled through. Everything you didn't say was the most honest thing ever heard from you, and I'm still listening long after there's nothing left to say. The clock glows softly from the dresser, holding steady at 4. Sleep stands outside the bedroom door, but never comes inside. I hear my name across the quiet, wearing your familiar tone. Night knows how to bend the edges of what's real. Missing you makes every whisper sound convincing for a while. 4 a.m. conversations that probably never happened, adding gentle endings where we left unfinished words. Maybe my mind is stitching comfort into broken photographs, trying to keep a fading story warm before remembering anymore. Both of them hold your hand before they let it disappear. 4 a.m. has your voice calling through the dark, not loud enough to wake the world, just enough to shake my heart. I reach into the silence, but morning never lies. Love can echo long after the last goodbye. The sun won't argue with my memories, it only fills the room with light. Some ghosts leave quietly when we stop asking them to stay. 4 a.m. has your voice, but dawn has given me mine. It's softer than it used to be, still trembling, still alive. If I hear you in the silence, I'll let the echo pass on through. I don't have to chase the night to remember loving you. Your name still waits beneath my thumb, untouched for weeks at least. I press the old record and close my eyes before you speak. The room grows smaller with you, travels through the speaker, like time folded itself into a voice never knew goodbye. I make it till you laugh, then stop or stay open, only if you never hear them close. Halfway through the voicemail, I always lose my nerve. I keep the sweetest moments, leave the hardest words unheard. If I never reach the silence where you let the message end, I can almost still believe you're calling just to come back in. Outside, the city keeps moving without asking who I miss. Inside, I memorize the pauses between every sentence. It's strange how love can hide in seconds and places I return to every night. My finger finds a stop before my heart is ready, so never let them finish. Halfway through the voicemail, I always lose my nerve. I keep the sweetest moments, leave the hardest words unheard. If I never reach the silence where you let the message end, I can almost still believe you're calling just to come back in. One day I'll hear the phone to run it back from the beginning, looking for the fault line, looking for the turn. The night I should have said something different, the morning I missed something I should have learned. I built whole courtrooms in my head at midnight and cross-examined every ordinary day we had. But reasons don't arrive just because you need them, and understand it just because you need them. And understanding isn't promised at the end. Some things just end without a lesson in them. I stopped asking why, not because I found the answer, but because the question kept me somewhere. I was never going to survive. I stopped asking why, let the courtroom go to quiet, looking for the thing that cost me you. I stopped asking why, and something in me finally breathed. It's not forgiveness, I won't call it that. It's more like setting down a weight I didn't choose. I still don't know exactly what went wrong between us. Maybe nothing did, maybe that's the brutal truth. Maybe we were just two people at the wrong angle, who loved each other in a language neither fully knew. And I can't translate what was never written down, can't decode a silence ever written down. Can't decode a silence that was just two people lost. Some distances don't close, they just become the past. I stopped asking why, not because I found the answer, but because the question kept me somewhere. I was never going to survive. I stopped asking why, let the courtroom go to quiet, looking for the thing that cost me you. I stopped asking why, and something in me finally breathed. There's a kind of peace that isn't happiness, that life's just past the place where you stop needing to know. I didn't choose to arrive here, but I'm here, and it's quieter than I expected. I stopped asking why, not because I stopped mattering, but because I mattered. Asking was consuming me alive. Folded up the questions, left them somewhere in this long sleepless night. And the silence that came after wasn't empty, it was space, and I hadn't had space in so long. I stopped asking why, and I began. The curtains have gone gray at the edges, that particular gray that comes before the color comes. I've been awake the whole night in this apartment, moving through it, sitting in it, learning how to be alone in it. And somewhere between the kitchen and the window, the night just quietly decided it was done. I didn't sleep, I didn't solve anything, I didn't find the ending I was looking for, and I was looking for, but the dark ran out, and here I am still standing. Morning eventually comes, whether you're ready or you're not. Morning eventually finds you in whatever room you've got. I didn't heal tonight, I didn't let you go completely, but I made it to the other side of dark. Morning eventually, and that's enough. That has to be enough. The coffee maker clicks on like it always does, that small familiar sound of just another day. And I don't know what I am yet on the other side of this, but I know I'm here, which is more than I could say. At 2 a.m. when the whole weight of losing you was the only thing that felt like it was real. I'm not who I was when this night started. Something shifted, even if I can't say what. The light is different now, and so am now, and so am I maybe. Morning eventually comes, whether you're ready or you're not. Morning eventually finds you in whatever room you've got. I didn't heal tonight, I didn't let you go completely, but I made it to sin for it. I carried every room of this long night inside me, the bed, the light, the blue dress, all the whys. Morning eventually came and didn't ask me to be healed, just asked me to receive it, just asked me to. Morning eventually mine. I didn't find you in the photographs. I took those down the first week, put them in a drawer. I found you in the way the shower curtains pushed, still to the side, you always kept it on. In the coffee shelf where the cup sits untouched, because I bought it only for the mornings you stayed over. You're not in the places I expected. You need arrangements in the habits, in the small unconscious shape of how I lived around you. Ordinary ghost, haunting ordinary things. Not the grand gestures or the memories, but the quiet in between. The way I set 2 cups before I catch myself beside of the couch. I never sit on the couch, I never sit on now. You're an ordinary ghost, an ordinary ghost. Our heart is to let go somehow. I rearranged the bookshelf just to feel like the room belonged to me again, alone. But I put the thriller you were reading on the top, because I couldn't make myself return it to the store. And now it sits there like a question I can't answer, spine uncracked, still waiting to be known. You're not in the things I kept on purpose. You're in the things I didn't know I kept, the spaces I forgot to take back from you. Ordinary ghost, haunting ordinary things. Not the grand gestures or the memories, but the quiet in between. The way I set 2 cups before I catch myself beside of the couch. I never sit on now, an ordinary ghost. Our heart is to let go somehow. I think I've been keeping you alive in objects, giving you residency in shelves and curtain folds. Afraid that if I move everything, you'd have nowhere left to be, and then I'll really have to let you go. Ordinary ghost, still haunting ordinary things. Who hasn't learned the art of letting go just yet? Who still sets 2 cups, who still leaves your side of everything untouched? There was no door that slammed, no final word, no dramatic scene, no speech, no something that got heard. Just 2 people at a table, going quieter by degrees, like a song that slowly fades until you don't, just sitting there, wondering when exactly you stop reaching across. It didn't break, it just dissolved. No moment I can point to, no wound I can resolve. Just the slow leak of us running out. Softer than a goodbye, it left without a sound. No last kiss, no reason why, just you and me, and then somehow just me. And the ordinary silence of a love that came unwound. Softer than a goodbye, so soft I almost missed it. I keep searching for the argument we never had, some version of this story with a villain I could blame. But there's no villain, just 2 people who forgot to try, who got comfortable in distance like it was a kind of home. Now I'm standing in that distance all alone, realizing comfortable and happy aren't the same. It didn't burn, it barely flickered, just the last small warmth between us going thin. And neither one of us said anything. Softer than a goodbye, it left without a sound. No last kiss, no reason why, just you and me, and then somehow just me, and the ordinary silence of a love that came unwound. Softer than a goodbye, so soft I almost missed it. I think the saddest endings aren't the ones that hurt the most. They're the ones that don't hurt loudly enough to stop you until you're ready, standing in the after, holding something you forgot to grieve. Softer than a goodbye, it left without a sound. Everything we were. Softer than a goodbye, so soft I almost missed it. I wasn't ready yet. The kettle sings to no one now, then falls into the quiet. Your favorite mug is where you left it, gathering ordinary dust. I keep the hallway light awake, like you'll forget your keys again, while every room pretends with me that nothing ever changed. While every room pretends with me that nothing ever changed. I tell myself the silence only needs another minute, but even the walls have started breathing. This apartment still knows your name better than my shaking mouth. Every shadow figures you out. I'm the only thing still learning how to live inside this place where goodbye never raised its voice, it just slowly rearranged the space. I found your sweater on the chair beneath the window this morning. It doesn't smell like yesterday, only rain and faded thread. I almost folded it away, then left it where it found me, because some small habits disappear only after hearts decide. Outside another car goes by, and I mistake it for your footsteps. Hope is quiet when it breaks, but somehow apartment still knows your name better than my shaking mouth. Every shadow figures you out. I'm the only thing still learning how to live inside this place where goodbye never raised its voice, it just slowly rearrange the space. Maybe healing isn't forgetting. Maybe it's opening every door without expecting your reflection to be waiting on the other side. This apartment still knows your name, but it whispers softer now, teaching light to cross the floor somehow. Not as chains, but gentle scars. The rooms don't have to stop remembering for me to find a heartly start. It's 2 a.m. and I'm still on my side, like some invisible line you drew is keeping me inside. Your pillow hasn't moved, your pillow hasn't moved, I haven't let it. I keep the blanket folded like you're coming back to get it. Some part of me still thinks if I stay still enough, you'll walk through that door, and none of this will be enough to break us. I know you're not coming. I've known since the morning you left without a sound, but my body hasn't learned that yet. I'm still on my side of the bed, still leaving room for something that's already dead. Ooh. Still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there, still breathing in the ghost of you, still hanging in the air, still your side of the bed. I moved your glass, but I can't move your memory. It's in the way I sleep, the way I make too much coffee. I catch myself turning to tell you something small. A song I heard, a thought that doesn't matter much at all. And the silence hits me like a door I didn't see. All those little moments with nowhere left to be. I know it's over. I folded all your letters and I've cried them dry, but my hands keep forgetting. I'm still on my side of the bed, still leaving room for something that's already dead. Ooh. Still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there, still breathing in the ghost of you, still hanging in the air, still your side of the bed. Maybe this is how I hold you now, not in my arms, just in the space I haven't allowed myself to cross. Maybe letting go starts here somehow, in the quiet cause. I'm still on my side of the bed, still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there. But tonight I touch the cold sides to feel how far you've gone. Even now that I'm home, still your side of the bed. I pull my coat around my shoulders, leave the television glowing. The sidewalks hold the night's reflection in a thin layer of rain. No destination in my footsteps, only distance from the silence. While every yellow streetlight paints another why I'm walking after midnight. The city lets me disappear without demanding any answers. Streetlights don't ask questions, they just meet me where I am. They don't tell me to move on or try to understand. Stay until I pass beneath them, then quietly let me go. Sometimes that's all a broken heart really needs to know. A train rolls somewhere in the darkness, like a memory leaving town. I catch our favorite corner cafe, sleeping behind locked glass. I almost smile remembering how we used to miss the last bus. Every block grows softer than the one I left behind me. Maybe healing sounds like footsteps when no one's left to follow. Streetlights don't ask questions, they just meet me where I am. They don't tell me to move on or try to understand. Stay until I pass beneath them, and quietly let me go. Sometimes that's all a broken heart really needs to know. The sky is still too dark and stood inside the kitchen. Bare feet on the tile, the refrigerator humming like it always did. And I noticed then the hallway light was on again. I don't remember turning it on. I don't remember when it started, this small habit of leaving something lit in case you needed finding. I've been doing it for weeks now, leaving little signals in the dark, like you just stepped out and it might come back. The light I left on, the light I left on, burning for someone already chose to go. The light I left on, still burning by the door. I don't know how to stop hoping anymore, so I just leave the light on. I used to hate the way you'd leave things running, every lamp, the TV, water going to sink. And now I walk around and turn them all on just to feel like the apartment isn't holding its breath, like something here is still awake and waiting, like I'm not the only living thing in all these rooms. I know it doesn't change things, I know the door won't open just because there's something warm to come home to. The light I left on, the light I left on, burning for someone already chose to go. The light I left on, still burning by the door. I don't know how to stop hope anymore, so I just leave the light on. I think I've been leaving lights on my whole life, in windows and conversations, in the way I loved you, always trying to make myself easy to return to, always afraid of the dark you left me in. The light I left on, the light I left on, burning for someone, still burning, chose the door. Maybe someday I'll reach up and let it go, but not tonight. Now while it's dark outside, now a part of me still thinks you might come back and find me where I left the light on. Come back and find me where I left the light on. Left the light on. I used to build tomorrow from the smallest hopeful moments. One extra glance, one late night call, one almost changing mind. I carried every maybe, like it promised something certain, never noticing how waiting slowly borrowed all my time. Some dreams survive because we never let them face the daylight. Hope can become a home that's impossible to leave. There's a quiet after every maybe, after every almost day. When the future stops pretending, the sky begins to change. I don't have to keep imagining the life we couldn't choose. Sometimes peace arrives the moment there's nothing left to prove. The sunrise finds the kitchen where the night left empty glasses. I open up the window, let the cool air cross the room. Nothing looks dramatically different, but something inside settles, like a tide that finally remembers how to return to sea. Your absence isn't asking me to follow anymore. The silence has become a place instead of a question. There's a quiet after every maybe, after every almost day. When the future stops pretending, the sky begins to change. destination that was never waiting for me. There's a quiet after every maybe, and I'm finally listening. The morning doesn't need permission to begin again with me. I'll thank the love that shaped my heart, even if it couldn't stay. Some endings leave an open window where tomorrow finds its way. My phone lights up with nothing new, but I unlock it anyway. Your conversation waits below the newest names I never call. I type 100 different openings, erase them one by one, until they're better than I know myself. Every word feels almost brave enough to leave my fingertips. Then fear quietly presses delete before I ever can. These unsent replies grow heavier than anything I say. Every sentence finds a heartbeat, then quietly fades away. You'll never know the 1,000 versions of I miss you that I've written, of I miss you that I've written. Sometimes silence isn't empty, it's simply overfilled. The sky outside is turning pale, the longest night still lingers. I read our older messages like letters from another life. We sounded so familiar then, finishing every thought together. Now even my memories had your name. Maybe closure isn't wait inside one perfect message. Maybe some goodbyes survive because they're never sent. These unsent replies grow heavier than anything I say. Every sentence finds a heartbeat and quietly fades away. You'll never know the 1,000 versions of I miss you that I've written, of I miss you that I've written. Sometimes silence isn't empty, it's simply overfilled. I close the screen without regret. Not every feeling needs a destination, needs a destination. Some truths exist to change the one who writes them, not the one who reads. These unsent replies feel lighter now, resting where they belong. They carry me across the distance, even if they travel nowhere at all. I'll let the morning keep them safely, like pages only I have seen. The words I never gave to you still help me learn to breathe. 3 weeks since I heard your voice say anything but goodbye. 23 meals I've eaten standing at the kitchen counter. 11 times I've typed your name and held my finger over send. 4 voicemails I've saved just to hear you breathing at the start, before you say the thing you called to say. I've been keeping count like numbers make it real. Nobody tells you grief has remithidic, that you'll track the days like evidence, like tallying can somehow tell you when it ends. 3 weeks and a Thursday since the last time you were here. I've been counting all the distances and days and meals and unreturned calls and fear. 3 weeks and a Thursday, and I'm still doing the math, doing the math. Like if I count long enough, I'll find the first Sunday without you making breakfast, the first rain that came and went without your commentary, the first morning I forgot just briefly that you were gone, and then remember, which was somehow so much worse. I've been cataloging all my firsts without you, like a scientist of my own loneliness. Nobody warns you it comes like this. Each new first, another small subtraction. Another day the number grows and you're still in it. 3 weeks and a Thursday since the last time you were here. I've been counting all the distances and days and meals and unreturned calls and fear. 3 weeks and a Thursday, and I'm still doing the math, like if I count long enough, I'll finally find the moment I can stop looking back. I think I keep counting because stopping means accepting that the number just keeps tonight. And maybe by then I'll have stopped the count, or maybe I'll still be standing here in some kitchen in some future, quietly doing the math for the rest of the calendar without you. The room is quiet in a way it wasn't yesterday. I fold the blanket, wash the cup, and let the sunlight stay. Your picture still sits where we left it during better seasons, but I don't reach for it like I'm afraid it might disappear. I thought I'm moving forward meant leaving everything behind me. Now I know some things can stay without holding me back. When the morning learns my name, I won't need to hide away. I can miss you and keep breathing. I can hurt and still be okay. You were a beautiful chapter, not the ending of my story. The heart that broke remembering is the heart that carries me. I walk the streets we used to know with different eyes tonight. The places haven't changed, but I don't need them to return. There are songs I can finally hear without becoming someone else, and memories that feel like letters instead of open wounds. The night that held me under is becoming something smaller. The horizon doesn't ask me who I was before. When the morning learns my name, I won't need to hide away. I can miss you and keep breathing. I can hurt and still be okay. You were a beautiful chapter, not the ending of my story. The heart that broke remembering is the heart that carries me. Maybe closure was never a door that opened. Maybe it was the courage to stop standing outside, waiting for someone else. When the morning learns my name, I'll answer without fear. I'll keep the love that changed me, but I won't keep you here. You were a beautiful chapter, a place my heart once knew. Now the world is growing wider, and I'm growing with it too. I'm growing with it too. Rain writes quiet lines across the glass while midnight settles in. I rest my forehead on the window, watching strangers hurry home. I rest my forehead on the window, watching strangers hurry home. Our reflection used to live the city's scattered lights. Now it's only mine looking back, learning how to stand alone. I thought I only missed your heartbeat in the silence, But tonight I miss the girl who laughed before you left. Windows never fog alone, they borrow every breath. I see the shape of who I was before we ran out of what's left. I've been searching through your absence, thinking you were all I lost, thinking you were all I lost, when half the ache is finding me on the other side of us. A neighbor closes curtains while a lamp fades into morning colors. Life keeps folding into ordinary moments without permission. I trace a circle through the mist and watch it disappear again, like every promised time erased without making any sound. Maybe every memory changes when we change beside it. Maybe love leaves mirrors long after it leaves room. The glass grows clear without asking. Morning doesn't wait for tears. Maybe I can meet my own reflection without expecting yours to appear.